from Charlotte, North Carolina, coming back from ARG Circuit Tournament. We're here with you, Trey. Present yourself, my man.
I just got top 16 with Kozmo Kaijus. I'm going to give you a brief explanation on some of the cards I use and explain why they're pretty good in the main deck. But we're going to get into it. We got 3 Tin Can. He's the only one that can actually do something by himself. And I noticed that they'll make me go first once they realize what I'm playing. And he's just helps me fix my hand. And he also fills Planet. The rest of the pilots, 2 Straw, 2 Soar, 1 Farm Girl. Farm Girl is very important in this deck because of the Kaijus. 1 Wicked, she's actually very important against the mirror matches and stuff like that. I didn't play any, and she's also pretty good at just being able to tag out. Like, you want a 4-star to be able to OTK with, sometimes to search off a Farm Girl. So you want to tag out for a game. And she also can just keep you alive. 2 Dart Lady, because it's the best number. Like, she can negate any monster effect. And I just had several times where I just had this with a Master Strict on board, and it was just, there's no way they could out it without having Twin Twister. And then, yeah, pretty much, it's just amazing. 3 Slip Batter. You just want to disrupt plays with this, and it's really good against, like, I like crashing with it, just so I can, like, get straw and then go off, and then go back into Tin Can at the end of the turn. Landwalker crashes with the 2400 Kaiju, and it also can protect your board and protect your lady and other monsters. So if you want to keep your Tin Cans alive or your Strawman alive, it can do that. 2-4. It's actually important in this deck. You actually always want to be able to search with your Tin Can if you have a Mojo for a monster that's level 6 or higher, so you can just float down into Lady, or you can float down into Slip Rider to pop background. More disruption with Mojo. Also, this can crash with the 2000 Kaiju. 3 Destroyer, because it becomes the best. It's just like the best card. It just really is. Helps you with decay. 2 Planet. The most inconsistent card in my deck, to be honest. I could probably just cut these and make it a 40 card deck, but this actually did prove pretty well game 1 against Monarchs if you actually get it. But other than that, these could just come out. 3 Maxi. Best hand trap of the format. Just amazing. XC Monarchs are everywhere, and it's pretty good against that deck. I just do this at the beginning of the turn so they don't summon the Quantum against me, and they basically are forced to pass. 2 Radiant, and he's 2800 and basically takes out any floodgate monster. And you also just special summon from the deck with Slumber on your side of the field, sometimes on theirs. You got Kumongus, 24 for, and that's really what it is, and then 22 for Game Seal. It's only because you want to give your opponent the small one, and it's also an 8-star. You can special summon from your hand if you gave them the 24, because if you control, they control a Kaiju, you can special summon these from your hand, and you can make rank 8s with these. And rank 8s for this one and 7s with this one. That's why I only kept the 1-8. 3 Town. I needed to see this card more often. I might throw in a Terraforming. 2 Teleport. 2 Allure, like the best card. Like, I don't know, it's just ridiculous. I drew in the Restrict and Mojo after Allure. It was, I don't know, I had like 7 cards between my hand and field. Iterative Slumber. This card is actually ridiculous. You can, games 2 and 3, you can discard this card. If you're not playing against Monarch, I would side them out, but you want to discard this card with Twin Twister, or you can just blow up the whole board with all your ships and float and kill them. Also, this is amazing against BA, because once you get them a Kaiju, they can't float. Except for Beatrice. Beatrice will be outed by a Kaiju in itself. 2 Call the Haunted, and 2 Mojo. 42 cards. That's why I said you can cut the planets if you really want to. The extra deck is not as relevant. I'm just going to show you through. F-Zero, Sky Cavalry. I made this, Grand Pulse later, made Break Sword twice, so it's actually amazing, this deck. The package where you just make rank 5s, and God Dragon. Flare Metal, big guy, because you can make rank 7s easy in this list. Hope Harbinger and Lancelot for the Fire King build. So you get, whenever they get low on life points, you just kill them. 2 Flying Sea. I probably would take this out for cherries if I had them, but I don't have them. Then I would have the cherry Dante and Extra. Flying Sea is okay though. I didn't decide it in. I play against one deck could be relevant against, and it's not really amazing against the Monarch deck because they don't always go into extra deck, and they usually don't against Kaufman. Dark Eclipser, for trap-based decks. I would not cut it from my side at all. 3 Twister, I'm sorry. And this is just amazing. Rageki, when you side out the Kaiju Slumbers. Master Restrict. The Kaijus come out for this is kind of contradictory, so you just want to take those out and for all these cards. These will immediately come in, and the Kaiju engine will come out, and you can take out another card. It's up to you. The warning is actually quite amazing against decks when you're going first. And 2 anti-spell, because you want to have something for Pendulum. And so that's what warnings are for too as well. That's it for the information on the deck. If you want to know anything else, you can please comment down below. If you want to know anything about what I played against. I played against a few rogue decks. The rest were mostly XZ Monarchs. That deck's kind of ridiculous, but I ended up taking game 3 against all of them. I didn't lose a single one. I only lost to a guy from Play Games, and his name is Kamal. He was a really good player, and we made friends afterwards. He also wanted to give a shout out to Play Games. And he is in top 16 as well. He was undefeated until round 7 when he gave Blair to win, because he basically was barely got paired up, and he didn't have to draw. Also, I need to shout out to everybody in the Kozmo group that's just been behind me, and the admin team for sticking behind me. Also, shout out to Javar. This list would have never been made without him. I watched him play it. I did not test this list. I just kind of went on theory. Basically, the Kaiju engine is really what threw me over the top against some matchups, and I'm just so happy at the way it turned out.